They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. That's complete. It's Okwuegbunam. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Here's Carr to throw. Going right back to Wilson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now Carr again. And he whips that one incomplete there. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 25. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he fires one incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. On second down, this is Harris. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Carr. Hard throw, incomplete. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. Back to throw again. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Second and 2. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Butker now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Well, the Falcons now are going to go on offense late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. To throw his Carr. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. Open man is born. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From midfield, here's Carr. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Carr going to go on 4th down. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
From just shy of midfield, Carr.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Harris. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Throwing now is Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not, it's not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw here. Slant route, and he's got Freiermuth.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They're going to look to throw.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown.
Pat Fryermuth.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 31, Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris.
Finding room at midfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now Carr.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They begin this drive with Chubb.
To about the 48-yard line.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Stevenson.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, they knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. The Falcons send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at the 18. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because it's going to eat their heart out.